Inequalities, Part 6. Can you believe there's a Part 6? In today's lesson, students will learn how to solve inequalities with variables on both sides of the T-bone steak. Where? Both sides of the T-bone steak. Very good. This is a special type of inequality because you will notice something very different. Which variables do you see in this inequality? The variable is the letter, Holmes. Which letter do you see? What about this one? Okay, K. Now, do you see anything on the other side of the inequality? What's this? What do we call it? 2K. Very good. So I underline 2 because this is telling us there is 2K. Okay? Before we learned it as Mr. 2 is married to K. Okay, they are one term. What did I say? One term. Very good. Okay. Instead of calling him Mr. 2, we're going to call this number the coefficient. Okay, let's clap that together. Say coefficient. Okay. So there's 2K over here. The coefficient is 2. What do you think the coefficient is right here? Can you see a number in front of K? No? I see it. It's invisible. It's called the invisible 1. What is it called? The invisible 1. So whenever you see a letter who's not married, you put a 1. Just like this. So that's usually going to be the first step. All right? Now you see variables with coefficients. What do you call those? You call them terms. So you have 1K is a term and 2K is a term. So what I want you to do is circle the terms on both sides. What did I say? Good. So let's do that now. Circle the terms on both sides. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the coefficients. Remember, you have 1K and 2K. How do we start to solve this? Well, you see 1K and 2K, they're part of the same family. They want to get back together because they need to reconnect. They got separated. They're on different sides of the track. Different sides of the inequality. So whenever you have two terms, but they're on opposite sides, you want to do this. You have to say, combine like terms. Okay? Okay, so let me show you what I'm talking about. What's over here? 1K. 1K misses 2K. They need to get back together again because they're on opposite sides of the inequality. So what do you have to do? Say with me, combine like terms. One more time. Let's go. Jacob. He's back. Say, combine like terms. Okay? Here's how you combine like terms. You combine like terms by trying to solve for K. You have to bring them together by asking yourself this question. What number is smaller? Which coefficient is smaller? Look at the one I underlined. Is it 1 or 2? What's smaller? 1 or 2? Who said 1? Very good. So you're going to ask yourself, what is the opposite now of 1K? It's positive 1K. So the opposite would be negative 1K. So you're going to subtract 1K from both sides. Very good. Subtract. Now you have to make sure that you subtract it from the 2K. Okay? Make sure that they're the same. They're both K's. So negative 1K. Very good. All right, so here we go. So you have 1K and negative 1K make, what do you think? 0. Very good. All right, let's go ahead. Just work with the K's for now. Then we'll work with the numbers. So 2K take away 1K. You know, all you have to do, my friends, keep the K's there. Okay? Keep them there. What is 2 take away 1? It's 1. 1k. There you go. Now you're going to bring down the numbers. So you're going to bring down -2, bring down the inequality greater than 1 plus 1k. And there you go. And now this looks like a problem that you can solve. Okay, so we already combined like terms. Do you see any other k's? No. So now you can solve this inequality by circling 1k, drawing one T-bone steak more. Ask yourself, what's next to 1k? 1. What is the opposite? Is this a positive or a negative 1? Okay, it's positive 1. So what's the opposite of positive 1? Negative 1. So subtract 1 from both sides. Okay. 1 take away 1 makes 0. Bring down 1k. Okay, bring down the greater than symbol. Now you're going to work with -2 and -1. Same signs or different signs? Okay, same signs, right? They're both negative. Say, same signs, add and keep. Remember what I said before? You have negatives, right? How many do you have? 2. So you're going to say negative, negative, negative. Try it again. Say negative, negative, negative. So you're adding 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 make 3. So it's -3. The last step, of course, is to graph the inequality. Be very careful here, my friends. We're not used to seeing it this way. If you read it like this, it says, read it with me, it says, -3 is greater than 1k. Technically, you have to divide by 1. You don't have to. I want you to do this. I want you to take 1k and 3 and switch their places. Okay? When you switch their places like this, you also have to flip the sign. So you could say switch and flip. Say it with me. Say switch and flip. One more time. Switch and flip. That's what this looks like. Watch. Okay, the 1k is over here on the right. I want you to put it on the left. Say, and just make it k, because you know that k is really 1k. So say k, flip the sign, is less than -3. So k is less than -3. Is -3 going to be on the left side or the right side? Negative to the left. Very good. So you have -3. Is it an open or a closed circle? It is open. It does not include -3. If k is less than, remember, less than, which direction? Left. It's going to go to the left. So what this inequality says is all numbers less than -3. Okay? Which variable do we see on both sides of the inequality? What's the letter? Who said x? Very good. So how many x's do you have here? Who's married to x? What is the coefficient? It's 2. And then what about here? X looks like she's a single lady, but really, there's an invisible 1. Okay? There's an invisible 1. So whenever you see x or any letter by itself, you can put the coefficient of 1 in front of it. Now we have x's on both sides of the inequality. That is not a good thing. We don't like when family is separated. We want to bring them back together. They want to stay together, loving you weather. Sorry. Okay. So you have 2x here and 1x here. So what do you want to do? You want to combine like terms. Say it one more time and do the hand movements, please. Thanks. Combine like terms, and here's how you do it. You circle both of the terms. The term here is 2x. What's the term? 2x. And the term here is 1x. Very good. What is smaller? Look at the coefficients. 2 or 1. What's smaller? 1. Very good. So you are going to get rid of or subtract 1x from both sides. To do that, you must make a T-bone steak. You're going to subtract 1x from this side and also 1x from 2x. Okay, so let's work with the terms first. 1x minus 1x make 0. Very nice. They do make 0. Okay, what about 2x minus 1x? Remember, the x's stay the same. But look at the coefficients. Look at what? The coefficients, that's right. Okay, so what is 2 take away 1 is 1x. Very nice. Now we can work with the numbers. So go ahead and bring down the positive 3. Bring down the inequality. Greater than or equal to what? 6. Very nice. Now this looks like a very easy inequality that you can solve. So just like you can add a 1, you can also do this. Gone. Where did it go? It's still there, okay? So now let's solve for x, right? What is the number? What is x? So circle x, make a T-bone steak. What's the opposite of positive 3? Negative 3. Very nice. Negative 3. Okay. Positive 3 and negative 3 make 0. Okay. Bring down the x. X, bring down the inequality, is, what's this one? Make your hands, come on. Greater than, to the right. Okay, it's going to be greater than. It's greater than or equal to, you have 6 take away 3. We all know this one. 6 take away 3 is 3. Okay, so the inequality is, read it with me, x is greater than or equal to 3. And we all know what that looks like. But is 3 going to be to the left or to the right? It's positive, so we say positive to the right. Okay, open or close circle. Splat, because it has a little line, it does include 3. So we're going to put 3 over here. We're going to fill in the circle and go to the right. And this inequality reads, all numbers greater than 3.